Another sprint, another update. We've heard feedback that sometimes it's difficult to get a quick sense of the data since some basic actions were only available through chat. While we do want to be AI first, we also want to make sure that the platform is easy to use. So this sprint, we've established a number of new front-end elements to make it much easier to navigate around. Let's take a look. Right away, one improvement is that I can start typing immediately. I no longer need to click on the input box in order to get the information that I want. Now, a second improvement is now there are tabs. So when there are different tables, you can easily see what's there. In the past, we might type out something such as how many rows are in the purchases table. And now Dana will still guide you directly to that table in order to get that information. And you can see here then that the purchases table has 353 rows. Now, of course, with these tabs, you can now jump over to view that data directly rather than having to talk to Dana to get that information. In addition, though, we've also added the ability to progressively scroll and reveal information. And this can keep going and going, which is very smooth, all the way until you've reached the end. Notice that there was very little hiccup in being able to pull the information that you wanted. Now, in addition to being able to look at any of these tabs, we'll call the notice attention to these kind of little timestamps. Briefly, let's go try a new question, such as what are the most common forms of payment methods, let's say in February? And then just as a quick refresh, what are the payment methods? Well, we go to the purchases table, we can check that out directly. And that will be, let's see, right here. So yeah, payment methods include things like debit cards and credit cards and things of that nature. Now notice though that when I send it, it's listed as just now, a minute ago, or 2 minutes ago. And so now these timestamps are accurate in terms of representing how much time has passed. And as usual, we get our SQL query and we get our results. And the results are credit cards, PayPal, and debit cards as listed here. The other thing to note, though, is that we now have this idea of a derived table. Now, this derived table has its own temporary tab in comparison to the purchases or inventory table. The direct tables can be changed and edited, whereas the payment tables cannot. And so that's why they're a little bit different. This is just for viewing temporarily the data that we have pulled. Now, what we can also do then is continue to ask further questions, such as, what about in January? Now, in this case, notice that this is like credit card is 92. And as we get a new query and a new answer, then the derived table will update into a new table where credit card is now 123. Notice that since the derived table is temporary, it is replaced by new information. In contrast, the direct tables with the original data are always available. If there's any other feedback for Dana, please let us know.